bit. Right.
Well, if they're gonna be paving roads up here, why wouldn't they be paving your roads?
Well, they should do mine.
Right, exactly. If they're going to be passing gravel out to everybody, why just one person and not anyone else?
That's because they go off and work to our house all the time too. That's what call his house.
That's true. They said, whose property was that behind Mr. Murray's?
That road goes down there, goes down to Vic Rouse's.
Vic Rouse's?
Yeah.
Right, and since they got gravel in theirs,
I don't like him anyway, so I don't really give a shit.
Why don't you like Vic?
Vic Rouse anyway, he's horse's ass. He's always running four-wheelers all over me.
On your property?
Yeah.
And he doesn't care if he's on your property?
Well, I've had the law on him and everything, and they won't do nothing.
Right.
The law we got now, he's useless.
Right. You talking about
Nelson is useless.
You gonna vote for Josh Neal?
5 dumpings. I've got the license number and everything. Nelson never done nothing.
Right. So who are you going to vote for sheriff?
I hope he don't make it.
Well, you got Josh Neal, Ronnie Smith, and Bill Lay running against him.
Yeah, I don't think Bill's going to get in worse.
I don't think so either.
Bill's a good guy, but...
Well, I would disagree with that.
I hope he does. I'd like to see him get it. I think he'd make a pretty good sheriff, but them other guys, I don't really know.
But you're kind of saying, well, you'd want to change, right? I mean, if the sheriff that we got now, or for him to straighten up. You want him to straighten up or get out?
I don't think he worried about building new houses and all that. He don't worry about the sheriff.
Right.
When a guy calls 911, he got a burglar beating in your back door, and he waits 3 days to go. Mm-hmm. Something's wrong, baby.
That is wrong. 3 days, that's way too long.
Then he goes next door and tries to knock in the other note. She called him again. He still didn't respond.
What's your name?
George Webster.
George Webster.
I don't care whether they like me or not. They don't like me anyway, so I don't give a damn.
Right.
I've been here almost 40 years.
And you ain't going nowhere?
Not a chance.
You're a good person to talk to, just with being frustrated with the establishment, how things are being
run.
Well,
he's just afraid to say anything.
I can see.
Parking in the road there for
one time. What are you doing here? What is all this, sawdust?
Yeah, putting around the dogs, trying to keep some of the mud down.
Oh, that's a good idea. It'll work.
I put sand and everything around and made it worse. I'm hoping this sawdust works.
I bet it does. It'll probably absorb it a little bit better.
It's like powder.
Yep.
I got down to my neighbor, Brian Doolin. He's got a sawmill down there.
Brian Doolin?
Yeah, you know Brian.
Yeah.
He saws logs and stuff to people.
Right, cool.
I know Brian. I graduated with Brian.
He's a good boy. I knowed him ever since Ellie just committee for it, but it's fine. Right. I used to took back of him and his dad, and my dad did, and my mother did.
And you were saying that you would actually help them get gravel on your road.
Come to church down the Marshbury. Nancy. Yeah.
I'd pay for the gravel, but they say they can't do it.
They wouldn't haul it.
Which they're not supposed to.
Right.
But well, they Sharon Ridge.
They were saying that the state had dropped the gravel off and then they had spread it.
They still ain't allowed to do that. That's not a public road.
Right.
That's just his road.
It's a driveway, a private driveway.
There's no public road through there. There used to be a public road to go through here. Go all the way up and come out South Park Church Road and come out on 42. Damn, cut that off.
Right. Well, they were saying they had like some gravel on their driveway too. I mean, why? That's buying votes.
You've seen my drive, how muddy it is. I'd like to have some gravel too.
Right, absolutely.
But they couldn't tailgate mine because that goddamn cable runs right down the middle of the road.
They wouldn't be able to do what to it?
Well, they couldn't raise the bed. You got to raise that bed to get that rock slide out. And once they did, they knocked that cable down. From here to that, from that black button all the way on up South Fork, it's dead now. They run that wire, all cable up there with 20 degrees below for 2 people.
Right.
And then they decided to come in through Boone County.
Right.
Who?
So
Which
blocked
two?
this off.
So do you?
I got service to here.
Is that cable or internet or a phone?
No, it's just telephone.
Oh, okay.
I've been trying to get Dish, but hell, Dish can't get in here. He gets in there, he won't get out.
Right.
Them vans,
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
they ain't going nowhere. They ain't got no four-wheel drives.
Right. Get them vans.
He was down to my neighbors the other day. I'll go up there and take care of Jordan. And Donnie said, yeah, you won't get out of there either. It was about that deep mud and the van come down in there.
Hey.
No way.
Sister, 16, the little one. Yeah. Yeah, now she with Billy. Yeah. Billy, right? You got a good one now.
You are pretty insulated because nobody be able to drive here, and if they do, they got 20 dogs yapping at them.
Right.
I was spinning all the way out.
So you don't have any internet out here? I think it'd be cheap to get internet access for everybody. Put up a couple towers and be able to go through all these hills. You don't have to worry about the lines. You don't have to worry about any of that.
Make it wireless.
I don't really need all this stuff, though.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I think
I had
some
a
people
box.
like it. Yeah.
Had it 2 weeks, it burned up.
What was it?
One of them
Cable
converter boxes.
Oh, right. Yeah, the one that they made everybody change.
Dogs and went back in and check on the hot water on the stove. Goddamn converter box are burning.
Right.
That woman in Carrollton said there's 150 burn up.
Wow.
So you're voting this year?
Huh?
Are you a voter?
Yeah, 11.5 years.
What are you registered? Am I allowed to ask that? You don't have to tell me if you don't want.
Democrat or Republican?
Who?
You.
Well, I'm registered as a Democrat. I changed over so I could vote for Bill.
Right. Right.
I'm really a Republican.
Right.
Mom was a Democrat, Dad was a Republican, so it didn't do a damn bit of good to vote. Each one of them killed each other's vote.
Right. They did.
Election day, it sounded like a war zone.
Yeah.
They get up in each other's face, but never strike no blows.
Right. Yeah. I'm always independent. I vote for the person. If I think the person's honest and I like the person, then that's who I'm gonna vote.
Well, we sure need a good president. But I don't give a damn who we elect. They can't bring us out of this.
Right.
We've let China take us over.
Exactly. I know what you mean.
You ain't got no jobs and nobody paying taxes. You're screwed.
Right.
No Social Security, no Medicare.
Nothing, no roads.
Now they want to borrow $500 billion out of Medicare.
And they, yeah, I know.
When they do that, it'll break it.
They should be extending Medicaid if they could, I think. Not cutting it. Definitely not cutting it.
10 years ago, if he'd quit fooling with it, we'd had dump trucks full of money.
I know.
Everybody wanted to get their...
Yep.
Only place that had any money is Medicare.
Right. That's what Clinton actually did. That's how he balanced the budget. He raided Medicare.
Wow.
So.
You can't do that.
Right. Well, he did. He got away with it. Now everybody wants to do that. Everybody wants to raid it.
Well, they're doing it.
I got buttons getting wet.
Okay.
Need to come a little farther out my drive with that blacktop.
Right.
I think that would solve a whole lot of problem.
Well, that's what they were saying. They said the state had dropped the gravel off over at, I guess, Vic's driveway, and then they used the county to spread it. And I feel like if they're going to do that for one driveway, then they should do it
for everybody, yeah.
For your driveway, for that driveway,
And like
for
I
this
say, the
driveway
school bus used to turn around there too. These kids, my kids and my daughter's kids got to walk way up there to catch the bus.
Right.
And that's not a good thing.
Nope.
How far they got to walk to go?
They got to walk up there. We see that bank cut off up there.
Across from Chad Murray?
Top of the hill?
No, top of the hill right here on the left. You see where they cut it out for a bus. But like I say, when we was kids, the bus used to come right here and turn around.
Right. Right.
And I don't see no reason they still couldn't.
Right. So if you had your choice, would you say that they should put some gravel up on your drive? Would you take gravel if they had some?
Oh yeah. Yes, I would. Sure would.
You got anything else that you'd like to add?
There's a lot I could add, but I don't want to. I don't want to go there.
That's good enough. Cool.
And then just leaving Steele's bottom with nothing. Nothing. No interview, no videos, no pictures, no nothing. But there's no interviews, there's no nothing. They didn't want to be on camera. He had messages on his answer machine, but he deleted them from Spike Wright.